felt stuck. I was working hard, I was doing the right things, I was showing up to the gym, but I wasn't seeing results. Until I ate this one food and it changed my physique. It took me from average shape to an insane shape. And I'm going to show you how you can do that too. So I was sitting there in my kitchen one day. It was late at night and I was binging cereal again. I told myself I'm going to be clean on my diet today. I'm not going to cheat at all. But there I was sitting in my kitchen binging cereal. The emotions I felt were shame, guilt, just like this impending sadness. I felt so down. I felt so so useless. I felt like I couldn't just stick to a diet. And I was just wondering why. Like, what was the problem? I thought it was all me. I thought it was like I didn't have the willpower to stay away from the chocolate, stay away from the sweets. As I was going gym, I was training hard, I was consistent, but I was in my kitchen binging on junk food again. I remember after a massive binge, I ate so much food. I sat there laying on my sofa in my kitchen and my brother walked past me. And he didn't just walk past me in a friendly way. Instead, he walked past me and he goes, "Oh, I can see your belly, mate." And then he like taps it twice. And I felt like such low self-esteem, and I felt so bad about myself. My mum laughed as well. And I was just like, I just felt so horrible. I didn't like how I was looking at all. It made me feel more self-conscious. And whenever I was walking about, wherever I was going, I felt the same thing. I felt like, I had a belly, I wasn't in good shape. I was going to gym every day, training hard, but I wasn't in good shape. And it annoyed me so much. And I remember it was New Year's Eve. And because I've been getting the stick for being out of shape, for being like unfit, I was like, I'm going to run to Tesco's every day this year. And it was New Year's Eve. I was motivated, I was hyped. I was like, I'm going to do it. This is discipline. This is David Goggins type. So I get up, I run to Tesco's. It's about half a mile there, half a mile back. I remember I run to Tesco's. There's like a lamppost I run round to signify I run to Tesco's. So I run round the lamppost and I'm coming on the way back. And I feel awful, I can't lie. Like, that used to be easy for me. I remember for like athletic, like younger me, he used to run there and back in like 7 minutes or something. And I thought I could do it again. So I go, run, and I'm feeling awful and I've only got halfway there. And on my way back, my quads and my calves are honestly giving in. I'm not even running anymore. It's like a fast walk because I just can't. But there's sweat dripping from my forehead. Like, it's pitch black at night. It's just like lampposts on my road. There's no one about because it's New Year's Eve. And I'm so tired. I'm panting out of breath. I'm sweating. I'm just thinking, like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I like this? Why am I doing this right now? Why am I not in the shape that I used to be? I used to be able to do this so easily. And now I'm feeling like this. And it really was a breaking point for me. It was like the point when I realised I was doing so much wrong. As I was always eating shit, and I just had like, on that run, I had this like innate feeling, this feeling just deep inside of me of like, I need to fix my diet. Like, my diet is a problem. And I was hearing things online, like so much was lining up, and it was like, at that moment I was like, I've got to fix my diet. My diet is clearly a problem here. So I get back and I'm like, I'm feeling awful and I'm not feeling that good at all about myself. But I look on TikTok, look on YouTube over the next few days. I'm sitting in my room just searching up diet videos whenever I've got a spare minute. I'm trying to learn more about diet. I watched lectures, watched TikTok videos. I watched everything I generally could. I'm understanding things like calories, protein, fats, carbohydrates. I'm understanding everything in detail. And I come across Eddie Abu. You may have heard of him. He just calls every food like shit. He says how all these foods are bad for you. And I really start to resonate with it as he attached things like protein yogurts. These were things I binged. I always ate them because I thought they were healthy. I thought they were good for me. I would have 2 a day, 3 a day. I'd always get my mum to buy loads and put them in my fridge. As I wanted the protein, I wanted to get big, so I had so many of those. And turns out they were making me fatter. They were putting fat on my body. And I learnt this all from him, and it made me really question everything and question what I was doing. As I was learning about whole foods, I started to understand whole foods are the foods that get me in shape, that get people in shape. Whole foods are the foods that make you healthy. As I also thought about Cristiano Ronaldo, someone like that, they're role models. He's in such shit shape. He's 40 years old or something, and he's absolutely shredding. And I thought about him, thought about Mo Salah, guys like that, and I was like, yeah, they would be eating whole foods. They would be eating like meats, vegetables, fruit. They're not eating like all this horrible food. They're not eating like McDonald's, KFC, like the burgers, chicken wings, fried chicken, these ultra processed foods, instead of us eating unprocessed foods. Just through this research, I found out things about seed oils. I found vegetable oils, sunflower oils, canola oils. All these different seed oils is what is super bad for your health. This is like a big problem, and every processed food has it. For ones you think are healthy and for ones you don't think are healthy. Even like cereal has these seed oils in it. And when I found this out, I was like, okay, I'm going to cut out all seed oils, all ultra processed foods or processed foods. This has ruined my health. This is making me unhealthy. I go into my kitchen, I check each cupboard, and I'm like, okay, let's work out a food I can eat. You know, I check tomato ketchup, I check biscuits, I check everything. But I can't eat nothing. Everything's got these seed oils in, everything's processed, everything's got hundreds of ingredients in. Bread, pasta, things I even thought were healthy. They're not. Granola, I thought I was getting my vitamins in when I was eating those. As it says it on the packet, it says it's healthy, one of your 5 a day and whatnot. But it's not. And I'm feeling discouraged at this point. I'm feeling so overwhelmed. Like so many thoughts in my head, like how am I gonna do this? So I'm looking on TikTok again. I'm trying to find whole foods. I'm trying to find recipes. And it's mainly for breakfast. Breakfast, I love my breakfast, to be honest, and I feel it's like a fundamental thing for my day. So I'm trying to find something for breakfast, and the only thing I find is eggs. And it's Eddie Abu talking about eggs all the time, and he's saying how good eggs are for you. I didn't like eggs at that point. I never actually tried eggs until then, but I just assumed I didn't like them because I didn't like the look of them. But I tried them. I had to learn how to cook like scrambled egg. Like I didn't know how to cook at all, so I was learning how to cook scrambled egg, fried egg, and stuff. I started having eggs each day. I started having them every morning. And let me tell you, my energy levels changed. As I ate the eggs and I felt full. I felt like I had enough food. But I didn't feel awful. I didn't feel like I was going to throw up, sort of thing. As the eggs were the food that started it all for me, that got me starting to get into good shape. As I was having scrambled eggs every day for breakfast, I was getting full and I wasn't craving the granola, the cereal, the ultra processed foods. Then for lunch and dinner, I started eating other meats. I started eating chicken and steak. But sometimes I'd had eggs with those, as they were so helpful. They had all the proteins, all the amino acids I needed in them to fuel my body. So the eggs started it all. I was in my kitchen cooking my own meals, trying to get in good shape. And it all started with eggs, and that felt so good. So the one food that saved my physique was scrambled egg, really. It just helped me not binge, not eat so much dirty food, not eat so much processed food, and instead eat real food. So that was all for this video. Comment down below how you like your eggs. But apart from that, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.